Hey, how you guys doing today? So I want to try to do something a little quicker and something different this time. So I know a lot of you guys like playing LLSIFAS All Stars, so I'm going to be using this site, which I'll link in the description for you guys so you can use it as well. This just has the list of all of the cards you can find in LLSIFAS Festival All Stars, as well as a bunch of other things as well. But I want to try to do something that hopefully won't take too much time here. And we'll see how this goes, but I just wanted to see if people like this kind of stuff. If they do, I'll be more than happy to make more things like this. But for now, I just want to get something out here because I know a lot of people are worrying about some other things that are going on right now. But I just want to get away from that and try to make something a little bit more fun and something we could argue about that's different here. So what I'm planning to do here is I'm going to the site, and this site lets you have a filter. So here you can go select all the girls here. So they do have the Rise members here and Saint Snow, even though technically they don't have cards yet. So it's selected, doesn't do anything, but we'll go over these 9 for Muse, these 9 for Aqua, and these 9 for Nichigaku. And I'm going to go through each one and pick my favorite ultra rare out of every single girl. This does not have to do anything with how good they are in the game. It doesn't matter what their initial skin looks like. I'm going just based off of their costume. So if I have their costume, I'll go ahead and let you know or show it to you, which will be even better to explain why I like it. If I don't, then I'll just cry. Yeah, that's about it here. So of course, I'm going to be doing the Japan version because that's just straight up more cards here. So I can click here if I want just the worldwide one, so they would have less girls available and less ultra rares, but I want to have as much ultra rares as are currently out. Of course, as more updates come out, my opinions will potentially change, but they will release more cards, so then I have more to choose from, so that'll be pretty interesting. So the reason why I stick in ultra rares, well, it is the highest rarity, but ultra rares offers a different unique kind of outfits for each girl. Well, the super rares tend to be more of the outfits for songs, and they don't really extremely differentiate between them. And I'm like, yeah, they might change the ribbon color here, or one would have a ribbon and one might not, and one might have a hat, or well, then one have antlers or whatever, depending on the outfit. So yes, there are differentiations, there's different colors here and there, but they're kind of the same to a degree here. So I'm going to be focusing on ultras because the costumes can be very, very different, especially if they're from different sets. So that is one thing. So again, I'm not going to be caring about the competitiveness of this card because that's not what I'm looking here for. So it doesn't matter if it's trash or good, if it came from an event or not. And I'm also not caring about the initial skin here. So if you look at the top here, I'm not going to be looking at this at all. I'm just going to be looking at these, as well as the outfit if I have it here. So we're going to be starting with Honoka Kosaka, and then I'll be going through all the Muse, and I'll hit Aqua, and then I'll hit Nichigaku at the end. So let's go ahead and see. So Honoka has 3 ultra rares as of this recording. So this is on June 1st here, and I have the left 2 ultra rares. So out of all of these, I do think they're all pretty good. I don't have one I would say I wouldn't like. Now, I've been a fan of this one mostly, of the ones I have. I do think this is alright, but I don't know, it doesn't really feel Honoka-like. I don't know. I mean, the looks are of course important to me, but I also kind of like outfits that really matches the girl a lot. And you could get a nice looking outfit, but if it doesn't match them, I feel like it's kind of like, but why did you give it to her versus someone who could have had a really nice outfit? And I don't think that should necessarily just stop them from making it, but that's my personal opinion here. So of course this is my personal opinion, so feel free to disagree. But if I had to use one of them on a girl, and if I had access to all of them, it's pretty tough. But I really do like this one on the right here. I really like this outfit on her, and I kind of like the cape in the back here. So I do think that's probably my favorite out of Honoka's. I do like this one a lot. It's pretty simple, nice dress, and I think it's it's simple but nice. I do like it, but I don't know, the coloration, it has a little bit more going on, and it doesn't detract from that. You feel free to disagree with me, but I think that's why I want probably this one the most here. But depending on maybe the song is performed, I might use this one instead if it feels more right. So now let's go ahead and do the next girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Kotori. Let's go ahead and do the new search. So Kotori has 4 ultra rares. So this is the newest one. They gave out at an event, and if I had all of them, which one I would use, it would definitely be the place one. For me personally, I really like this outfit the most. This is from the School Out Festival. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't think she necessarily makes sense as kind of that kind of detective cop kind of style, but the outfit's so nice that I guess I don't really care. The other two are definitely more Kotori like. This one's strange to me. That's all I have to really say about that. But it's the only ultra rare that I have that is Kotori, so that's one I use. But the other two are they're pretty nice. I might probably pick this one over this one. I don't know, I kind of like the coloration a little bit more on this dress for Kotori, but this has definitely been my favorite so far. I don't think that's the best image for her. Probably this one I think matches her image the best, but then again, the wings, I do appreciate that because it is Kotori, and you know Kotori means little bird, so I do appreciate that aspect. But beyond that, look wise, I kind of like this one a little more. So let's go ahead and jump to Umi now. So Umi has 4 ultra rares as well, and I have 3 of them. This one, and this one. Do not have this one. And out of these 4, I would say this is probably my favorite. I just think that dress looks really nice. It does have a lot going for it, but I don't know, kind of like that, was it like veil over her? I think that looks really majestic and really nice. So I would really love to have that one. But otherwise, I'll probably go with this one, which is the one I do have, and I do appreciate the love shoot arrow kind of thing, and how, you know, that appeals to the joke that you see in the anime, as well as her archery skills. So I do think this one's also pretty nice. I also do like this one, but the only thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is I'm not as big a fan of that kind of that braiding or with her hair at the end. It just doesn't feel like that matches Umi's image so much. But I kind of like this dress a little bit more than that dress. I don't know. I've been debating with myself which one I prefer more. But I do like that love shoot arrow reference though, which generally means I pick this one over this one. But I think I like this one the most. Let's jump to Hanayo. So now for Hanayo, she also has 4 ultra rares. The ones that I have is this one, which I believe was an event, and I think I pulled this one. So out of those 4 ultra rares, the one I had to pick, honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this one. It's either one of these two, literally the ones I don't have, and I'm not entirely sure which one I wanted more. I'm thinking the top one, I would have to actually see how the dress looks in the actual game itself, but I kind of like the top one a little bit more. The dress at kind of those, I don't know, like the skirt part, looks a little more colorful and interesting it has more going on to it that I think it adds a little bit more pizzazz to the overall outfit. But I think the other one's also pretty decent as well, but I would have to go with this one. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's go to Rin. So Rin has 4 ultra rares as well. So I have this one and this one. And so my favorites would have to probably be between these two. So these two both have that tie into the fact that she likes cats a lot and she behaves as a cat. This one I think goes more for a cutesy kind of angle, while this one goes for a little bit more of a playful kind of angle. And I do think the playful angle is more appropriate for Rin. This is why I tend to like this one a little bit more. So I think this appeals to her better. The fact that this tail color matches her hair, while this one kind of doesn't, also feels a little bit more off. So That's the thing. But I also like, I kind of just like the overall hoodie and stuff. I think it's a great image for Rin. And I do like that one a lot. But this one, I just really like the overall outfit and the archery. Even though it doesn't make sense for her to kind of be like, kind of like the Robin Hood kind of deal. I think it's just a really nice outfit overall. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I just really like the outfit. I don't know what to say beyond that. Although it doesn't seem to really appeal to Rin's likeness, I still think it's my favorite. Let's go to Maki. Alright, for Maki we have 4 ultra rares. And I believe I have this one and this one for Maki ultra rares. And they're all good. Maybe that's me being biased because I kind of like Maki. But my 2 favorites would probably have to be the Snow Crystal one or the Dramatic Rose. I really like the Snow Crystal aesthetics, and I really like the dress. The thing is, I don't know if that's really Maki's kind of thing, and I'm not... The side ponytail on top, that's kind of more of a Honoka thing than a Maki thing, which kind of throws me off here. But it's still a really nice dress, and the background is really nice, but I'm not taking that into consideration. But if I had to really pick one, it really has to be Dramatic Rose. That just appeals to Maki so much. The dress, the overall atmosphere, the environment, it just makes me think of Maki. And of course the overall, her color is red, so seeing what red roses and a little bit of pink too is so appropriate, and I just really like the dress overall. I would love either, to be honest, but I think Dramatic Rose just fits her image so much more, and just overall coloring just matches her so well that I just think it's just a perfect fit for her. But who knows, it might be even a better fit later. But that's not a dig at Snow Crystal, because I do like it, and some of you might say, well, Maki is cold, like, because she's a Tsundere, which means therefore she gets Snow Crystal. Okay, well, how does Yuki Setsuna work with that? Because Setsuna is a Tsundere. Anyways, getting a little sidetracked here, but my point is I do like the Dramatic Rose skin a lot. Now let's jump to the third years. Let's go to Nico. So Nico also has 4 ultra rares. I have this one. Was this the event? I can't remember. I think I got this one, and I think I got that one. I can't remember. I know a lot of people tend to like the devil ones. I don't. I think it's a bit too revealing. So let's just leave it at that. But out of the remaining, kind of tough. Like, so I feel like this is the best image for Nico, as she wants to be everyone's favorite idol. She wants to be really cute and her colors being kind of a pink. And she's also doing kind of half of her Nico signature with her hand. And I think the overall environment just seems to match Nico overall. So I feel like that's the best fitting one. And then the train one's also pretty good here. If I had to pick one, so it's kind of a toss-up for me. Like, I kind of like this outfit a little bit more here, but this one definitely fits her image more. So, I mean, depending on the song, I would probably switch between which one I want more. But if I had to force myself to pick one, I guess I would probably want to go with this one just because it fits her image a lot more, and I don't like the outfit that much less than the other train one, so I guess I'll go with this one then. So let's go jump to Ellie and see what she's got. So she also has 4 ultra rares. I have the older 3. One of them being, this one should be the event. So there's the wedding dress one, the sweets decoration, forest fairy, and the newest one that just came out. So I think they're all good, but definitely my favorite was this until this one came out, and now I am conflicted and I am completely unsure which one I like more. But if I had to go right now and tell myself I had to pick one right now, I probably would go with this one. This one looks so nice. It's just so good. So the dresses off kind of have a little of a similar style here. This one is obviously going for more of the wedding angle. It's kind of thing, which I do like the white pure dress here and how she has flowers. It's just a really nice dress. But this one is also a really nice dress too. So I haven't actually gotten to see this one in action though. So depending on when I see it in action, it might change my opinions on which costume I like more. But I might have to go just with this one right now. But this one might change. Those are both really good and they're about equal in my opinion. Last but not least, in Muse we got Nozomi. So for Nozomi we have 3 and I have the last 2. So this one's the witch outfit and we have the Gemini Star Bride and then the newest one, which is Magical Fever. Out of all 3 of those, this is probably my favorite. I do really like this outfit a lot. It is really nice. And it's kind of that constellation set that we had in Square Festival, and I do like the constellation set a lot. And the fact that, you know, Nozomi is kind of associated, you know, Nozomi means witch, but also how she also cared. Pretty sure she said she likes stargazing. I have to double check on that, but I just think this is a really nice outfit, and I think it's really fitting for her. So let's check on Akua's. Let's go with Chika first. So Chika has 3 ultra rares. We have the initial one, which was from Squall Festival. Then we have this one, which I believe is Constellation with some cat paws, because obviously. And then we have this one that came from the event, which is the only one I have for Chika, which is definitely something. So this is her being like a werewolf. Out of those 3, yeah, I'll probably have to say I had to go to the middle one. This one, I'm not a fan of was it that kind of striping, is it plaid, what they call it, on her outfit. Not a big fan of that. I do appreciate though that she has the Meatconf flag, but I don't know, I don't really like the blue-white kind of pattern on her shirt so much. I wish it was something else. I like Constellation outfits, so that's basically all I had to explain here. I think it looks really nice. This has always been strange for me. The fact that she was a werewolf, it's fun and interesting and to throw in lies, but that's it. I mean, I think it's funny, but I don't think that's my favorite outfit. Next up, let's go to Yo Watanabe. So Yo has 4 outfits here. So we had the Alice in Wonderland outfit, which I do like. We have, I guess, Splash Marine, Miracle Voyage, and Snow Crystal. Yo is killing it with these ultra rares here. I have just the Miracle Voyage, I believe. So, oh man, I gotta say Snow Crystal has been my favorite so far. Especially because Yo is often associated with the water, because, you know, well, I mean, literally her phrase is Zenzoku Zenshin Yosuro, which means I full steam ahead, because, you know, her dad works at a steam ferry or whatever it was. So you often would associate with like being a sailor and whatnot. And having this, I don't know, water and snow, I guess that's kind of close. So that's often why you see 3 of them in a row kind of associated with water here for her. So, but anyways, her color is also being blue, and the dress is just so good. It's Snow Crystal, and I like this dress more than the Nimaki version of this. And, you know, I just really want that Snow Crystal outfit. It's so nice. It's so good. And I think it is so fitting for Yo. If the second favorite is probably gotta be Alice in Wonderland. I do like that kind of thing here. Especially how that's a reference to Alice in Wonderland. And it's a really nice outfit. I don't know if I want it more than Snow Crystal. I think Snow Crystal looks so good. But this is a relatively close second for me. Now let's jump to, where is she? Rico. So for Rico, we have 3 outfits here. And I have all 3. Lucky me. So out of these, so these 2 are really nice outfits here. I'm sorry to this one, but I think that kind of matches her Guilty Kiss image at most. But that's it. This is a really nice, the Angel outfit, which it looks really nice. I just don't tend to use it in lives because it just seems really out of place. But it looks really nice though. I'm kind of in between these two. I love this one for the fact that it seems to match Riko's personality, her persona, her image. This feels like the Riko kind of outfit, and that's why I always use this one, because it matches her so well and it makes the most sense in most lies. And you know, it's pink, which matches, or kind of pink reddish, which her image is kind of more darker red, I think I had to check, but I think it really does match her image a lot, so I like using this one a lot. But I do think this one looks nicer. But I feel like I can argue either way here. I'm kind of leaning more towards this one, even though I use this one more, which feels a little backwards. But if I going completely on the fact that I'm basing a lot of my decisions on kind of looks as well as how fitting it is, I probably had to say this one's the best. But, you know, I think these are both pretty equal in my opinion. Alright, so that gets the second year, so let's go to first year. So let's go to Piggy. So for Ruby, we have 4 ultra rares. And I have this one, because I believe that was an event. So, which one do I like the most? That is a great question. I have not gotten to see these outfits in any capacity, really. Like, the initial one I do like. This one's interesting. I don't know, like, that really big ribbon kind of throws me off here. And then there's this one where I guess it's kind of a devil outfit, but it's really toned down, so I guess I'm okay with that. It doesn't really match her image, so chances are I wouldn't use it that much, maybe just for fun though. So I'll probably be between these two, and I think I like this one a little bit more. This one looks too kitty, kind of too colorful, and while I guess that might match her image pretty well, I think this is I like the fun aspect of this one a lot. But this is probably something I have to look in if I had the actual outfits before I make a final decision. But for now, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm sure there's plenty of people who disagree with me here, but I don't know, what can I do? I'm not lucky enough to pull all the ultra rares here. So let's go ahead and go to the Zuramaru. So for Hanamaru, we have 4, and I have this outfit and this outfit. So out of all these, which one would be my favorite? It's gotta be this one. So that one's kind of he's kind of like a church here, and just kind of like an choir set, I believe is what it was. And I kind of like the outfit overall here. I think the hat's really nice. The overall aesthetics is just really nice. I've been using this one mostly in my game. I do like it. I think it's really nice, and it does fit Hanamaru pretty well. But I do like the looks more of this. This one is also fine. Like, it's good, but I mean, what does Hanamaru have to do with being under the sea? I think it's a fun one to use, but that's all I really like to say. I do have the pink variation of this one as well, but that's because I kept pulling her. But anyways, I think this has been my favorite that came out so far. But of course, I'm sure many of you disagree here. So now let's take a look at the third years for Hakuwas. Let's start with Mari. So for Mari, we have 4, which this one's semi-recent here. I have this one and this one. And my favorite is this one. No doubt in my mind. I have no questions. This is probably my second favorite. But this dress is so beautiful. I just look at it and this is just, I don't know what else to say. It's such a beautiful dress. The environment, it's just stunning. I'm a big fan of blue, and just seeing that blue dress here, and just the way the dress kind of blows out, it just seems so majestic. And I guess sometimes you might see Mari in that kind of fancy way because she's rich, but I also kind of see her personality is better matched by, you know, basically every other card here. But this just looks so good that it doesn't even matter to me. So there's me being inconsistent here, but this is definitely my favorite. Then let's go to Daya. For Daya, she has 4 ultra rares, and I have the newest ultra because that was the event. I have the initial one I pulled recently. And I don't remember if I pulled this one, probably not, but maybe. So out of all of these, which one's my favorite? So, like, I like this outfit too, but I haven't actually gotten to see that in use because I haven't pulled that. But I do like it, but I probably have to go with this one just because that it fits her aesthetic the best. You know, Daya is a very traditional girl. She is kind of an image of that traditional Japanese beauty here, and you know, this is basically it. That's the outfit that represents that the best. It represents Daya so well, and I think it's a really nice looking dress. And you know, I do appreciate the appeal to the traditional Japanese beauty here. So I think this encapsulates it very well, and it's very fitting for her. So I think that's why this is my favorite for Daya. And last Fukawas, let's go to Kana. So Kana only has 3 here, and yeah, I think I have all 3 of them. So my favorite is the middle one. No questions asked. I really like the outfit, although the card's not good. Oh well. The outfit's really good, and that's all that really matters. I guess this one makes more sense for her because she dies a lot, but the outfit doesn't really do it for me. I kind of like the hairstyle she has in this one the most, but you know, I kind of like it. Kind of has that kind of what's it on her back, kind of like a butterfly wing almost, whatever it is, and I think that's pretty cool. And you know, I think the blue aesthetic really helps, especially because I like blue a lot, and it kind of matches her image very well. But I just think it's the nicest dress that I see out of them. The other ones, yes, they are kind of what they like, the kimono or whatever. But I'm not really a fan of the coloring or the styling of them as much. So this one has been my favorite out of all 3. Probably explained it very poorly, but I'll go with that. Let's go to Nijigaku here. So Nijigaku, we are very limited on the ultra rares, which is unfortunate because they kind of had to generate new ones from scratch. So for Yumu Uehara, we have 2. We have this one and the new one, which, whoa. Yeah, okay, so I don't get much of a choice here. So, yeah, because I completely forgot what the original one looked like. I probably have to say the first one for her, which is over here. Like, the sweets is kind of interesting. Kind of got a like macaron hat, which I think is kind of cute. The overall outfit is pretty nice. The other one's interesting. I think I technically like that dress a little bit more, but that's needs a little bit more covering. Oof. Love Life, where are you going with this? Alright, next up, let's go jump to Setsuna Yuki. So for Setsuna, we have 2. We have the initial one and the Snow Crystal. And my god, they do not make this easy on me. So of course, so this Setsuna is insanely OP in the game, but it's such a good outfit. Like, this is the kind of song you want to have. This is kind of the outfit you want when she is performing Chase. It fits her image so well. It's a really nice outfit. But I love Snow Crystal so much that I just like the aesthetic so much, and the overall coloration as well as the dress. So I still probably have to go with the initial one here, mainly because I think it fits her so much better. And especially when you have her in lives, this just looks very fitting, while this one not so much. But I'm really torn on this one. I think they're both really good outfits. I really like both, and I do like Snow Crystal a lot. And so I end up picking almost every Snow Crystal out there. And I do really like just overall colorization of Snow Crystal, so I could see why some people might prefer Snow Crystal. And if I had both, I would definitely be alternating in between a lot. But if I can only have one, I might pick this. And not because the card's better, because the card is OP, to be fair. But I really do like this one. I love the fact that, you know, Yuki's snow. That's what Yuki means in Japanese. So of course she makes sense for a snow card. I'm gonna hate myself if I pick one and the other, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna want to switch back, so I'm gonna stick with this. But I really do want both so bad. Let's go to I before I change my decision. So for I, we have 2 cards. We have this one, which I do have, and this one, which just came out. Which one do I like more? To be honest, like this one's decent. Like I like how I have her lively overall kind of personality shown here. She's energetic and all. I just don't understand why she wouldn't have this dress on beyond maybe going to like a Hanabi or fireworks or whatever. It's a nice dress, but it does not feel like it's very I-like. I mean, yeah, it's orange like her color, but that's about it. Still alright though. And then we have this one, but back to the devil outfits. Like, I like the initial art, so that looks really nice. So I would probably just stay on this art if I had that card. But in terms of costumes, I'd probably pick this one, but not super confident here. So let's jump to the first years. Let's just go with Kasumi. So Kasumi, I do have both of these. And the one I like the more, but I think they're both pretty good. So this one definitely has her personality shown very well, especially in her face. But this one, I think, also matches her very well for personality. I usually put on this one though. I like the fact this one actually has the kind of like that band that says Kasumi on there. And I don't know if pink is really Kasumi's. It doesn't really fit her image so well. Her color is actually yellow. So the outfit that I like more has the yellow in it, so I think this is better. But I can see why other people might like the other card, especially if they like pink a more, or if they like the outfit a little more. I kind of bought almost pretty even, maybe leaning a little bit towards the Flower Symphony card. But I could see why someone would like one or the other. Let's go to Shizuku. So for Shizuku, we have 2 cards out, and I have both of them. We have the Miracle Voyage as well as the Rose Knight. So which one do I like more? So this is, I don't know if I want to say odd. It's just strange how it goes from her with Ophelia, her dog, to going into a play as being a pirate. Kind of strange. But okay. But I think this one fits her image a lot more because Shizuku's is often associated with water because Shizuku means drop, as in like droplet. So that's why you see her symbol being a water droplet. So yes, she's going to be associated with water a lot. So I think this definitely fits her a little better than, I guess a pirate, maybe. The name's Knight, but feels a little bit more like a pirate or a captain, which I guess still could be semi-fitting. But they're both pretty good outfits. But I kind of like this dress a little bit more here. I like the... It's a little bit more, I don't know, feminine, I guess, is the way to put it. But I think it just makes... It matches her image a little bit better. The Rose Knight outfit has a little bit more of that seriousness element to it, which I don't really generally get that kind of image from Shizuku, so I kind of tend to go for this one more. Let's go to Rina. So for Rina, we have 2 outfits. And I have this one, the Feeling Signal one. Which one I like more? The Feeling Signal, it's no debate for me. This one is, I mean, if you just look at the artwork, it's associated with technology. The other one's associated with food. Rina is very associated with technology, so no doubt in my mind. And this image fits her image so much better. So I have no doubt in my mind. It's not even close. And I just like this dress more than the other one. The greenness to it, if that's an Emma thing, that's not a Rina thing here. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If you like it, that's great, but I don't see that being matching for Rina. Let's jump to the 3rd years. Let's go to Cotton. So of course Cotton has an OP card because why not? So we have this outfit, the Temptation. Tentation, however you say that, bleu? Tentation? Is that French? Something like that. And then we have Celebrity Blue. So both of these outfits are pretty nice, and this one of course is the rare OP card. I think this one's also pretty decent, but I haven't checked. So which outfit do I like more? Honestly, this one. I like the dress is a little bit more majestic, more sparkly, and it's a little bit more going on to it. The hairstyle has a little kind of those frills too, which I think is pretty nice. And I just like the dress a lot more. Not to say that the other one is not great, because I do think this is pretty good. I would probably say this is a little bit more fitting for Kan's image. But this dress looks so nice. And it doesn't matter a whole lot to me. But I do think they're both good and they both have their merits. But again, I'm going to go with Celebrity Blue because I just like the dress overall more. Let's go to Emma. Before I go back and switch off, I had neither of these outfits because I'm not lucky. So let's go to Emma, and I have neither of these. So we have the Delightful Waltz and we have the Little Red Riding Hood outfit. So between these two, which one do I like more? So this one appeals a little bit more to her nature aspect. A bit more, I guess. But Little Red Riding Hood also does appeal to that too. If I had to pick one, I would have to go with this one. I do like the fact that it's a reference to Little Red Riding Hood. The fact that she has an outfit. And I think that really does match Emma's very well. I think this is a very good. I would say that matches her the best. If they had to give a Little Red Riding Hood to someone, I think Emma is the best pick here. And I just think Emma could really pass off as Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know where the story actually takes place, but she's from Switzerland. That's probably close. I would have to check. I think it's a very good fitting image for her. The other one is also pretty nice. Of course, it is green, and verde means green in Italian. So I do think it is pretty fitting for Emma. I just kind of like this one a little bit more though. So that's why I would go with this, but I guess this is more of a personal preference. Of course, the initial art for the Delightful Waltz, I like this one better. I honestly like this art better than the final one, because I like the dress shown here a little bit more, but that's just me. So let's finish off with Kanata Konoe, the sleepy girl. So for Kanata, we have two cards. So we have the Angel's Lullaby and the Steam Maiden. So which outfit do I like more? For at least initial arts, it's very obvious for me. I like the Angel's Lullaby. I really like this art here. Even though I guess this is more of a Kanata kind of thing here. I like this pin. It looks really nice, and her outfit, it might be simple, but I think it's nice. But we're here to care about outfits, and which one I care about more, even though I have neither, it's this one. I like the angel outfit here. And some angel outfits are generally hit or miss for me depending on how they do it. But this one, this kind of has kind of the lullaby atmosphere to it, which makes a lot of sense for Kanata. And I'm not saying that just because the word lullaby is in there, but it looks very calm, and atmosphere seems to not only match her color, which is kind of that purple, but also feels angelic in a way. I am really bad at describing things here, but to be fair, there is the Steam Maiden outfit, which honestly, initially I wasn't really big on it, but I think it's actually kind of fitting for her. The dress is actually nicer than when I first looked at it, but I haven't actually got to see how it actually works for her. But I could see her being very sleepy with it, and generally when you go to something like a spa or an onsen, you might be a little fatigued because being in warm water and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty fitting. So it's hard to say no to this. I don't know. I'm gonna still stay with my original pick here, but I think there is merit to both. Oh my god, I missed Yoshiko. Best for last, right guys? Please don't unsubscribe. Alright. So best for last, let's go with that. So we have 4 outfits for Yoshiko. So we have, this is the initial one. Then we have the Twilight Demon, Devil Rocker, and Vegetable Wonderland. I only have the Devil Rocker one. So out of these 4 outfits, which one would I pick? So I'm mostly between the last two. I think this one's fine. It does match the image, but all of these do. I mean, they kind of have to do it that way, where it's kind of that demon kind of aspect. This one's goofy and different, but it's so anti-Yoshiko that I find it really odd. But between the Twilight Demon and the Haunted Princess, which one do I like more? That is such a good question. So that's something I would have had to probably look at if I actually had the actual outfits, but if I had to make a decision right now, I'd probably go with Twilight Demon. I like the little hairstyle a little bit more, and the fact that I could at least see the wings more obviously. I do think there are wings back here, but the big black wings make it more abundantly obvious that she is a fallen angel versus an actual angel, because that's generally what fallen angels have, is that black wing. And their overall aesthetics are pretty, it goes for the same kind of style and image here, but I think I like this look a little bit better for the Twilight Demon, so I'm gonna go with that. So that's more or less my favorite ultra rare outfits for every single girl in LLSIFAS Festival All-Stars as of June 1st. Of course, there are going to be more cards being added over time, and I look forward to those, and that will definitely change my opinions on the future, because there are outfits that I'm like, no, that's the best one to have for me. So of course those are very likely to change as new cards come out, but you know, there might be some new set that I love even more than the ones currently out. So of course these were not a competitive ranking list here. These are just my opinions on the aesthetics, and that's it. So of course this is going to be very biased, and my list is going to be very different from your list, because maybe you like those goofy outfits even though they don't make any sense. Maybe you only care about looks, and that's it. Maybe you just like this card because it's good, and that's all that matters to you, and that's fine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What is your favorite card for maybe at least your best girl? If you want to go through every single character like me, you know, go ahead and I'll read in the comments. But let me know what you think in the comments below though, and if you like this kind of stuff, then let me know. I could definitely make more stuff like this. I think it's pretty fun to do, and you know, if you guys enjoy it, that's great. I'll be more than happy to make more of this kind of stuff. Of course, I'm more than happy to do more All-Stars content, although I don't really do that. Who knows, I know a lot of you guys tend to like that kind of content, so I'll be more than happy to make it, but of course I also do want to make other content as well. So yeah, that's more or less what I want to say though. So of course I just did this live. I did not do any second takes here, and hopefully I didn't mess up too much here, and I hopefully got a good explanation on why I might like a card over the other. But if you hate me because I picked one card over the other, then I guess rip. But that's pretty much all I want to say. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.